Hi, I'm Brandy Stanley, and this is my introduction video for Special Education for School Leaders, Module 1. My personal information: I'm married to Roger Stanley, have been for, 18 years now. We have 4 kiddos. My oldest is 15. His name is Brady. Levi is 10. Addison is 8. And Parker is 7. I'm a school counselor at Frontenac Junior High. I have students in 6th through 8th grade, about 230 students in the school. And I'm connected to the community in ways such as being a den leader in Cub Scouts. I've been a Cub Scout leader since Brady was a Cub, when he was around 6 years old. I am involved in a philanthropic organization that supports community needs. And I have taught Children's Church and Vacation Bible School since before Roger and I were married. So I've been doing that for quite a long time. As I think to reflect on the way we support students with special needs in our school, the learning materials and strategies that we use, on a Tier 1 level, we make accommodations in the regular education classroom for students who need it. And then recently we've built in a focused MTSS time in which to do Tier 2 interventions. We were trying to do some interventions, but specifically to carve out time in the schedule that is separate from a class block. It's a time that everyone is doing targeted MTSS interventions during that time. So that's a Tier 2 that all students receive. And then our Tier 3 would be focused on special education needs. As far as my personal critique, I'm in the role of a school counselor, so I'm addressing emotional and behavioral concerns for the most part. I use trauma-informed practices, an individualized approach to student needs, so that I'm targeting specifically the needs of that individual student and designing a plan for them based on exactly what they need. And then I can refer to a school-based therapist if I need to do that. We have a therapist on site that can serve the needs of kindergarten through 12th grade students, and I can refer that way and support students by getting them involved in a regular visit with the therapist if that's something that they need. As far as a plan for improvement for our school, I would like to continue to train staff and attend training myself as a building leader. We are a Kansas Can redesign school. We're going through the training to be a redesigned school in the upcoming 1920 school year. This is going to involve whole staff training, so we've built into the schedule on every Wednesday afternoon, kindergarten through 12th grade, the entire district will be doing training and using collaboration time to implement strategies that better meet our students' needs. So as we go through that process, we're going to be going through our data, looking at special needs students, looking at every demographic of student to make sure that we are meeting their needs the best way that we can, and we do think we can make some improvements. So I'm excited to see what that looks like for the junior high and develop that plan with our teachers. I would like to move into not just trauma-informed, but trauma-responsive practices. I feel like we've scratched the surface, basically, on teaching our teachers how to recognize the needs of our students who have gone through trauma. They're now more familiar with the ACEs study, and now we're at the point that we're ready to take action and respond appropriately with those students. This is going to involve a differentiated approach to learning for those kiddos. And then we will use the SIT process. I'm the student intervention team leader in our school. And so we will use that framework to implement interventions for students who are not responding well to our level 2 supports and who need to maybe move on to that level 3 tier for consideration for special education services. Funding is always a concern. We will need to hire substitutes to allow teachers to attend trainings, to go to the Kansas Can Redesign workshops, to see what it is we want our school to look like and how we're going to meet the needs of students. We will need to pay for evaluation tools for progress monitoring. We're going to need to look at curriculum supplements. A lot of times this comes with our curriculum, but those supplements that allow us to either level up or level down for those special needs students to make sure we're meeting their needs. And then I believe that careful budgeting will allow for those necessary expenditures. We just need to make sure that we are very intentional about what our priorities are and making sure that that's what we're spending our money on. Thank you for watching my video, and I look forward to learning alongside of all of you as we work through this course. Thank you.